Hello, our buddies, and welcome to Bricolage with Paint Girly. Today is going to be all about working in my Tim Holtz trash journal. I do have, I believe, a couple, maybe at least one live where I was working on this and putting it together. Hey, I love Tim Holtz products, and I have quite a few. Not as many as I would like to have, but I've got a lot of stuff. And I started to save the packaging, the trash, because I like that too. What's not to like? So I put together a junk journal using the Tim Holtz packaging trash as my pages. So you can see I started to decorate on some of these. A little more done than I thought I did. So today I thought I'd like to work on the cover. And I'm trying to use exclusively Tim Holtz products in the journal. Now you can see here, this is just, actually I think this might be Tim Holtz fabric. So when I was doing when I was doing one live, two of the girls, we were carrying on, and I used two of the paper dolls and then put their names on there, Journey and Kimberly. So my idea is for the front cover to have a latch of some kind. I've got that a little elastic thread. It's not really thread, like a pony band stuff. And I'm thinking I want to put that and attach it back here. But somewhere I've got the real little ones that Tim Holtz sells. It's got the little metal clips on the end. They're like a little alligator. But I don't know where they are. I know, it's so shocking. So I'm thinking on the front cover, I was thinking about fabric, but then I thought, I do have some of his wallpaper stuff. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to use, I don't remember what any of this stuff is called. They all have names. And I'm not sure, but I was thinking I might want one of these big, like, portrait people on the front cover with a piece of wallpaper in the background. Oh, he's cute. He might be a possibility. Look at this guy. I don't know. They're all so cool. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, he's handsome. At least we'll try out a couple of these. Definitely thinking I want one of the fellas on the front. I mean, but they're beautiful, right? I don't think I want that. I think I want the cut out ones. I don't think I want. Yeah, no. Okay, so let's put these back. Now, somewhere in one of these boxes, these are photo boxes, I think. And I have a container that they all fit in. You can get them at Michael's. But I've got labels here. I think a lot of the wallpaper doesn't fit in here because it's too big. What did I do with that? I'm just now remembering. I had to put that somewhere else because it's tall and narrow. If I'd have remembered that beforehand, actually I was thinking about some, what do I have in here? Somebody made this. See, I've got stuff all over the place. If I would have remembered before I started my video, I would have dug that out. The other thing I was thinking was some of this tissue paper. Let me see what I have in here. I do see a piece of wallpaper. Oh, there's two. Well, maybe I just need a piece like that. That looks kind of cool. I've got different clocks or dials and things. Let's see if one of these will work. That's the telephone. That kind of won't make sense, will it? I kind of really need a, I guess I could use a gauge, but I was thinking a clock. I mean, I don't want one that looks like a car because he's not driving in a car. But he could have one of these things like in his office behind him. That's kind of cool looking. There's another one. This one looks cool. What is this for? This is a manufacturing company. That might work. Let's see if one of those two will work. What I did initially was, when I put the book together, I did a blanket stitch around the outside of the book, and I wasn't super thrilled with it. I didn't get my stitch lines where I poked the holes real straight, and to kind of offset that and camouflage it a little bit, then I tatted around the edge. That was fun. I don't think I want this, but see, look, I might have one of these. One of these might work. Lucky is a state of mind. I don't think I want these. I see all this stuff has names. Dwell in possibility. Original might work because this idea is original. I think. That's an idea. Documented. Ooh. See the world. Thoughts and theories. Remember the now. Finders keepers. Be true. Lost notes. Dreamer of dreams. Relic. There's a shift key. So I think that's, well, it could go on his hat. Kind of like that. Let's see how that works. I mean, it's convenient to put these in here because then you could rummage through and have a look at what you have. And the boxes are clear. The other day I had out the boxes I have with color because I like color, but then you can't really see through and see what you have in there. I have my glue gun plugged in just in case I need that. And I was just, oh yeah, there's a piece of, thinking I might want a piece of cheesecloth that I've coffee dyed. Now let me get out my vintage photo ink blending tool. Again, this is all Tim Holtz stuff. Product. Now you see I've got this wallpaper was torn. I'm going to tear the rest of this. Lovely. Now I'm tearing away from me, so see how you have this white edge? When I tore that, obviously I didn't tear away from me. I left all my threads hanging. That I could kind of tuck in. Where's that handsome fella? Can you see okay? Yeah, I guess you can. And you're not here for me to ask. All right, let me ink around my edges. I'm thinking I might like this on the front. Let me ink my wallpaper. I gotta find the rest of that wallpaper. Sometimes you can find some of Tim Holtz items in clearance. I always check the clearance. You never know what you might find. That's when you do the happy dance. Now look, where I stitched this, see I pierced the paper and it made, you know, those white marks. Yeah, I'm gonna run over that with the bone folder. Kind of knock that back a little bit here. I got stuff all over my fingers. I stitched around here with a sewing machine. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. Now let's get that white edge around this little fella here. Sometimes it's hard to get into all those little nooks and crannies. I might have to trim off some of him, some of his suit jacket. Now see, I was thinking about putting this on the front. But I was thinking about having it go this way. Maybe down here. I kind of like him over on the edge of the wallpaper. That kind of looks okay, right? Now I want to put a piece of this cheesecloth on here. Just going to cut off a little piece of that. Now, do I want it under him? Do I want it more stretched across? like it better under him, I think. All right, I'm going to go for the gusto. Here we go. Here we go. All right, so I'm just using my art glitter glue for this. Okay, now I'm going to put a little bit of that right over here. Just enough to tack that down. And I'm going to add some hot glue to the back of my little gauge. And I think I might, well, see, I just don't know if I put some glue, or maybe if I put hot glue there. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. A little bit of hot glue. See, I'm just thinking the glitter glue, because that's textured there, and I've got all those threads. It's not going to glue and stick down very well. Oh, if I'm moving up, see, because I want that to hit his shoulder. Got some pink thread in there somehow. Oh dear. That should work okay. All right, let's get him glued down. I'm going to put quite a bit across the bottom. Now, as I run across different things, as I'm using some of my Tim Holtz stuff, I can always come back and add. I don't know if that's glue. Nope, that's a flower. I thought it was glue shooting out the edge. All right, now the other thing I want to do is I want to, of course, ink my saying here. This I'm going to hot glue down. Now I'm thinking I want something, I don't know if I want something dangling maybe from here. See, I've got all kinds of metal stuff that is from the Tim Holtz Ranger line. The question is, art buddies, is do I know where I have it? Do I know where I have it? I think a lot of it is in here. Let's move him up a little bit. Let's see. And I don't remember, but I think most of this is Tim Holtz stuff. Like, I think that is. But do I want that hanging off of my... Do I really want that hanging off of my book? This isn't. This is. I've got all kinds of stuff here. Oh, look, I could have used one of these. Forgot I had those. how cool that would have looked. Oh, man. I mean, if I put something on here that's not from Tim Holtz, it's not the end of the world. Boy, I really like that. I could really sit that right on there. But you know what? Now I'm thinking, what can I put in there? That's too big. They're too big, right? I don't think I have anything smaller. These are all the same size. I guess it really doesn't matter, huh? That's kind of cool. I wonder if one of my... I wonder if it would be hard to glue this on. You know, and have it stay where I want it. Boy, they've got little tiny wings. What do you think? I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I mean, I do have that E6000. That's kind of cool. Let's put that back here. Hopefully I'm not going to cause an avalanche. I could try the hot glue first. Now, sometimes I take this off of this chipboard type stuff, especially if it's inside of a journal, because I don't want the extra thickness. But because it's the outside and on the cover, I think I'm liable to, I think I'm just going to leave it. Oh, I feel a sneeze coming on. I think I've got something brewing. Got a little post-nasal drip and little drippy nose, and now I'm sneezing again. Okay, let's hold that down there for a second. Now, rather than pull that up and possibly make a mess, I'm just going to put some hot glue here and see if I can get this to stick where I want it. Well, it's a little off, but I think that makes a neat looking cover. Well, I think that'll do, huh? I like it. So I'll work on more of these pages, and hopefully I'll remember to turn my camera on so you can see what I'm up to. But yeah, here we go. This is my Tim Holtz trash journal, inspired by the packaging of Tim Holtz products. So far, it's looking pretty good. I got to get some tags made. All right, that's it for me for today. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you soon. don't forget, take time to be creative and enjoy the journey. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.